Here's a nice driving video through some old mining towns in McDowell County, West Virginia. First town we come to is Mayberry, West Virginia. There's also Mayberry, North Carolina, by the way, which is that's not where Andy Griffith was filmed. It's filmed in California, but it's cooler as Mayberry, North Carolina, and honor Andy Griffith. What's Mayberry, West Virginia, Mayberry, North Carolina have nothing in common. I just thought I'd point that out. Be Captain Obvious there. Mayberry, West Virginia is an old mining town. Lots of nice, beautiful old homes and buildings through here. Of course, I wouldn't want to live this far away from Mount Hope. Although after you pass the gas station and go around a nice up curve, you do see that beautiful old trestle which we filmed a few trains on in the past. There's the bridge. And yes, because I don't have any audio in this video, when I'm not speaking for the recording of the audio, you won't hear much noise. Just like to point that out so people won't think there's something wrong with their phones or computers when watching this video. After this, I think the next town that we went through was Powhatan. Then after Powhatan, there was Norfolk, Keystone, and Elkhorn. I don't think they would open up the Elkhorn in this year. Of course, we didn't stop and ask, but as far as I know, they didn't open it. Nice stretch of road. There's actually a lot of great places along Route 52 to film trains if you're a rail fan. You're along the Pocahontas division of Norfolk Southern. I know we passed a loaded coal train in this stretch. Of course, I also passed that intermodal train that was sitting there. I believe this is Powhatan, West Virginia. Thought I got it in the video. Over here's that intermodal train, which you can see sitting there. And yes, we did get it. So if you see this video and you want to see the intermodal train and some of the other trains we filmed this trip, those videos will be up before this video. So you can scroll down my channel and see the videos that I uploaded. That was a unique train because it had a bunch of flatbed trailers stacked on top of each other in the first 3 or 4 cars that said Norfolk Southern, which I thought was interesting. This is actually a fun trip. Of course, we got a late start. If we hadn't got a late start, we probably would have made it all the way to Canova before dark. Oh well. I'm sure one day we'll attempt this trip again. Apparently, Saturdays and Sundays there seems to be a lot of trains on this stretch of track. By the way, we didn't go down that road, so I kind of wonder if it takes you down next to the tracks. Be fun to go see one day. This was a fun stretch of road. I know one thing for sure, if you used to drive this and keep going, I'm sure it wouldn't take you too long to get to Canova is what I'm trying to say. But when you're rail fans, you want to stop and film the trains. That's the main reason we went down here, to get some good train videos. Keystone, West Virginia. I think there's some history thing about basketball teams, AA, AAA, something. I remember the sign. I wish I would have got the sign, pictures of the sign. I think I got in a little bit in the train video when I was filming the train. Even though I love living here in southern West Virginia, it's kind of a depressing sight to see all these towns run down and dying out. Of course, I've been watching the World According to Briggs YouTube channel. He does videos of places all over the country, and apparently small towns and all over the U.S. are dying out and not doing so good. It's funny. His channel's called, I think that's his channel, the World According to Briggs. I think Nick Jackson does those videos too. Like, we'd love to see small towns all over America do good again. Oh, by the way, there's the intermodal train we filmed a few different times. I think this is Keystone, West Virginia we're going into now. And it was a little bit of a surprise to catch up to that train again. Yeah, this line has a lot of different trains, by the way. You get a lot of intermodal, and there's 2 long road freights that come through, and some grain trains, and a lot of coal. Of course, you go to Thurman, it's mostly coal. You'll get an Amtrak on every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you get it lucky. If you're lucky, you catch a occasional grain train or L211, L212, but 90+% of the trains that go through the New River Gorge is coal. Here, you get something besides coal. Of course, y'all follow me on YouTube, you know I never get tired of the coal trains. I never get tired of seeing them. By the way, there's a gas station here I think was still open. I think we passed a decent amount of gas stations still open along this around Route 52. Look at all that kudzu. It's taken over. Certain life for the kudzu is take all these old towns, especially New River Gorge. All these abandoned ghost towns that nobody lives in anymore. The kudzus everywhere. Of course, there's still people living there, and the kudzus trying to take over there. I think after this, we go through Elkhorn, West Virginia, which I got videos a lot from last year at Elkhorn. I don't think I got any videos in Elkhorn this year. But that's that same intermodal again. I think this is the stretch where you go to Elkhorn. I'm not sure. I'd like to point out while I was doing the audio for this video, I realized I had never got the clip of Elkhorn in here. But here's Yago, West Virginia. Apparently, there's a famous person that was born in this area I guess he fought in World War II or something. I can't remember all the details, but he was a famous person in aviation history, and that's why the Yeager Airport in Charleston was named after him. I should have done my research before I done this video, just so I could look up a little history about him. Honestly, I have to say I don't know much about him. I just know he's a famous person that done a lot for aviation back in his time. But it's cool to actually go through the town of Yeager. We come through here, and I think we crossed the tracks again, but we actually were ahead of the train, but we kept going. It was nice to make one again. Oh, by the way, even though Matewan's a nice town to visit, I don't think I want to live there because you don't have good phone service at all. can't think you don't get phone service at all when you go through Pocahontas County either, because of the Green Bank Conservatory, which is really cool to see, but I wouldn't live in an area where they don't have any phone service. I don't mind visiting these areas. Not sure if I had good phone service here in Jaeger or not, I can't remember. I just know not far past here I pretty much lost phone service. Nice sharp curve on this road. There's more Jaeger. And another Exxon station. I know after this stretch we didn't come back to the railroad tracks again until we got to next to Mate 1. Of course, just outside Mate 1 is the old railroad right-of-way, which is interesting. Goes to an old mine that's no longer in business. Lots of coal trucks through here. I say there's some mines in this area going somewhere, but I'm not so where. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Waldo's Trains. Oh, by the way, I will focus more on train videos and railroad stuff and less driving videos, but I do like to do occasional driving video. Those are the people who enjoy the driving videos. We are now going to Grafton, West Virginia. I think by this point we're in Wyoming County by the time we got to Grafton. Of course, Jaeger, I forget what county it's in, but it was not McDowell County. I think Jaeger is in Lincoln County. I still remember all these details. Of course, trying to do the audio of the video late in the evening after you've had a rough day hiking and stuff, you wore out. Yes, I've done some nice long hiking trips today. And then I come home and edit the video, edit my driving videos from August, when I probably should have waited until after a good night's sleep to do the editing. Oh well. Hope everybody enjoys these videos. That truck was flashing its lights. I didn't even notice. It's funny, I noticed while editing the video together, but didn't notice why in the car. One thing was, if it weren't for G&A Ventures, I probably wouldn't make it to half these places that I film at. I would be sticking to places within an hour's drive from my house. Which is interesting, because we've run some interesting rail fan trips together. Not so why I point out those houses. Huh. And these driving trips on these backcountry roads is kind of enjoyable. Well, enjoyable yeah, I'm going to say they were enjoyable. Of course, I don't do a huge amount of the driving videos because I don't think people enjoy the driving videos.